It is Friday night, and we're back at the Black Dog with what promises to be our final session of the War Stories Quick Start module. We last left off with, Caroline Rousseau, Slipshod, and who was the other one you had? It wasn't Steak, it was Jonesy. You were playing Jonesy. I was holding back Slim Jim and Steak in case things went awry.
Which they do.
Yeah.
They always do.
So, what can you tell us about your previous adventures? Remember a damn thing?
Saving a kid from a burning house.
Yes. That's a good portion of it.
I know there was a field roll, and then there was a chain gun.
No,
it
it
was
was
a
a machine
remember.
gun. It was just a machine gun.
Yeah, it literally was. All right, June 6, 1944, fields of Normandy, the French village of Weville. You have come upon the small French village anchored by a sizable church. Several buildings were on fire. Caroline managed to save a screaming child from within, gaining the gratitude of the child's mother. And you managed to deal with a machine gun crew set up outside the church.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much where we cut the session. As noted, this is War Stories. It uses a Year Zero system that Free League has used in many of their games. However, unlike the Free League games that we are familiar with, namely Twilight 2000, runs differently.
In the pants, mostly.
All right, so you've managed to kill or drive off most of the Germans manning the, what was it, an MG-42? Yes. And you are currently taking a short breather as the smoke wafts across the village, and you consider what to do next.
So what should we do next?
All right. Now, this is where the Quick Start module gives you something of a Deus Ex Machina in the form of reinforcements, which I am assuming you guys would really love to make use of.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Up the road a ways to the north, you see a small detachment of American troops making their way towards you, led by one Major Benjamin Cole. This would be where Slipshod, steps forth, I'm sure. Because remember, you're playing the sergeant.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
You're in charge.
Yeah,
And this time you're not drinking.
Why am I in charge?
because you're the
Again?
Sarge.
Because Ruben wanted to make you be in charge, and
Fair.
last time you were drinking, so it was doubly funny.
So anyway, it's all you, Sarge.
Well, cleared out what Germans were hanging out at that village. Some of it's
Well,
still
no.
kind of on fire.
Well, no, you cleared out the ones that were hanging out at the church.
At this
Church.
church.
Yeah. As far as it goes, this is the village.
Oh.
here's the church. You have secured
Machine gun
this area.
nest.
Yeah, that's literally it. A couple sandbags. You've liberated a couple sandbags.
Yes.
Whoa.
We
we secured the church.
At one
and a
point-
machine gun.
Caroline will use ventriloquism to say, have a sandbag say, "Oui, thank you, monsieur, thank you."
That's when the German sniper pops out and
Kills the sandbag. No, that was my husband.
I think anybody in their right mind of sandbags started talking shit.
this is the real discussion: is sandbags and the shooting thereof. All right. Anyway,
Caroline respects nobody.
that's brave talk for Caroline, who claims she's 17.
Yes, because she ran away from the farm at
Where does she
37. At
There
37,
you go.
at 37, it's not called running away. It's called leaving.
It's called getting an apartment on the edge of town and entertaining gentlemen, I guess. I'm not sure. All right. Yes. Cole takes a patch of cleared ground that is not covered in dead Germans or dead German blood, and spreads out a map of the village. He points to a small building on the to the south, and tells you that in the light of the fire. So apparently,
Nobody puts out the fire.
well, nobody has put out the fire. The French were manning a pump and trying to put out the fire, but according to this, apparently it's dark enough that he has to use a burning building as a light source, and B, there's a burning building still. To the southeast, he points to a building marked as the post office, and says that the telegraph and telephone lines are hooked up to the post office. If you can cut the wires and retrieve any useful information.
All right.
This was a captain?
Major.
Major. Oh, okay. Major.
As he's consulting the map, there is the sharp crack of a rifle, and one of his men staggers away, clutching. Apparently, there's a sniper in the steeple of the church. His men scatter to get cover, and it looks like you have your orders.
Yep. Well, it's time to go get some info.
No.
Gunfire.
Yeah. Info. Blam blam blam. That's what info means to you. Here's you can pass the map around as a prop. Yeah, as
Oh, yeah. Hey.
as the major's troops prep to take the church, he barks at you that you'll have to go it alone, and he'll spare a squad as soon as he can.
Can you read the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you found the post office?
It's
Okay.
down the road. If you follow the road, you can probably find it.
Oh, yeah.
I found this building with all these wires hooked up to it, but can't find the post office. That is the post office. Well, how do you get mail through the wires?
Yeah, that's a mystery. All right. Yeah, apparently this is all at night, because the next scene is talking about the moon being your only source of illumination. So,
Oh, hey, Jonesy is unlucky and bloodthirsty.
I think we established some of that. Now, what were Jonesy's? What's Jonesy's skill loadout?
He is a rifleman, so he's got he's got persuasion. He's got 1s in a smattering of things, but 2 in persuasion.
Okay, nobody has heavy weapons then.
He does have 1 in heavy weapons.
Okay.
No close combat. So technically he could use the MG, but I assumed the Major would use that to blow off the steeple.
We're done here.
If nothing else, he could hit the bell. What?
She didn't like your joke.
No, she was not a big fan. See? Alright, so you're leaving the MG42 there. Just wanted to double check on that.
Unless you're the sergeant. You
leave
decide.
it there for Cap.
No, Major.
Major. Feel like it's a better idea.
Okay. Excellent. Alright.
I think we should probably take this as a stealthy approach, because we don't know it's down that way.
Alright. Now, as noted, do you remember the specific rules on this? Who rolls for infiltrate in a group project?
The person with the worst infiltrate.
That's right. So, who would that be?
I got a 1.
Well, no, it's
No, total.
total.
Oh, 6.
5 and 7 on these two.
Looks like
Caroline.
no. 5 is the lowest.
Okay. Who's
So
got it?
that's Caroline. That's Jonesy. That's any
Okay,
number.
Then I'm going to say Jonesy has to roll.
Jonesy has to roll. Okay.
Jonesy.
Rolling 5 dice.
Ooh.
That is a whole lot of nothing and 2 1s.
You gotta.
You got to re-roll everything with a lucky.
Does that re-roll everything but the 1s or something like
No, a standard re-roll is free,
that? Okay.
but you can't re-roll the ones.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And remember, you guys can only have 2 luckies at a given time, but I can load you up with foo bars all day.
Good. Still nothing.
Jeez.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. You D6s are terrible dice.
Yeah.
That you roll terribly with. I'm actually fascinated by this, since every other set of dice you have roll, just
Yeah, no, my 6s suck. They hate me.
excellent. All right.
That's why I have so many of them. But there were no 1s in that reroll, so.
Okay, so you didn't actually
I
get
didn't
any
foo bar.
foo bars on them. All right. And perception check. Remember how those are done?
When it's opposed, it's the best roll, or
Then take whoever has the best, and that's who
Not
rolls.
me.
Who's got the best perception? Right now, it looks like 4 is what I'm rolling.
I've
on.
got a 5,
Okay.
and then a 5 on. Yeah, Jonesy and Caroline both have 5.
I'm so glad that Jonesy and Caroline get along on so many things.
Yeah,
All right, then go. It's your roll again. Pick different dice.
I did. I am.
You got a horrible dice jail for the horrible dice?
No. I would have if I could, I'd have a horrible dice Gehenna, the field of the dead, where. Oh hey, there's a 6.
Okay. All right. Only 1 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you make your way in and out between the buildings of the village, avoiding as much attention as you can possibly do, which apparently isn't very much since you didn't succeed these still. Caroline actually hears a woman's voice pleading for help. Broken English, of course.
We gotta help her.
What?
So we gotta help her.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing?
Let's figure out where she is.
Oh my god.
Well, she's... she's calling out in the darkness from near one of the houses not far from where you believe the post office is.
You gonna head that way?
Okay. Just gonna walk up. Tommy gun, at ready. Just kind of poke her with it.
Sure.
Seems legit.
Okay.
You're in charge. What do you want me to do?
I'm just noting that impulsive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I was assuming that, Caroline being the local expert and, previously somewhat compassionate would take the lead on this. Remember, she is not bound by this military hierarchy. She is an independent single woman in the modern world. At 37.
37. Yes. And she,
a young mademoiselle of 37.
When she was sent away to live in her aunt's farm, right?
At
37.
At 37.
After stealing drugs from her pharmacist papa.
At 37.
At 37. You know, she's been at that farm for a long time.
Yeah, they kind of packed her off, sometime during World War I and forgot about her.
I swear. Yeah, Caroline will approach, thunk the lunk on the helmet, and ask, "What is the problem in French?" Because broken English isn't good at explaining things.
She explains that she is Marguerite and her husband Sebastien Vernier. They are local dairy farmers. Her husband
Shit, my aunt!
Yeah. She takes a rolled up newspaper and starts beating you about the head and ears.
Why haven't you never call?
Yeah, because you ran away on about 2 days ago, apparently. So anyway, no, her husband is bleeding from a gunshot wound to his left arm.
Oh.
How's your medical?
How was he shot?
Is a gun?
No shit. I want to know where the gun was that shot him, in the hands of a German unknown? Maybe in the hands of a stupid American?
Yeah, that's great. She's flagging
That
down
guy?
the Americans.
I haven't shot anybody yet.
Then you are not doing your job, soldier.
Well, duh.
What happened to all those Germans back there then?
They don't bleed like real people do. They don't feel pain.
You didn't go over there and unplug them.
Yeah, seriously. I haven't shot anybody. What about that German machine gun nest? They don't count. They're like stormtroopers.
Oh.
What? Actually,
Eh?
they are stormtroopers.
God, you better hope not. They're just regular troopers. You're running into Schutzstaffel out here.
Well, they're close enough.
Germans. All right. That sounds to me like a persuasion where Slim Jim does his medical aid. Did you want to roll for Slim Jim?
Am I doing the persuasion?
Yeah, sure. Tay roll for Slim Jim.
What's his roll?
8. No, wait. I'm sorry. That's wrong. 10.
Oh.
Does Slim Jim have a first aid kit?
Yeah, that's why it's 10.
Okay.
Because normally it's 8. No, he has a medical pouch.
Oh, right.
Tater's like 16 ones.
Holy crap!
No ones.
He got
2 sixes.
He got 2 sixes.
Okay.
I like my dice. They don't roll like Kevin's.
Here.
Wow.
I got a lot of 5s.
A lot of 5s. 5s are like 6s, but different.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. I could.
No.
So no successes?
Nope.
Okay.
This is different. Usually the one rolling bad.
All right. Yeah. She takes Caroline's tone as being sort of intrusive when really all she needs is help. The husband, you got 2 sixes?
Yes.
Okay. Sebastien, on the other hand, gets very talkative when the morphine hits.
Oh, that's right. She had combat medic.
He talks about how it was his patriotic duty and how he was there to repel the Krauts and then just got shot when he tried to do anything, and so he's been, looking for help. They came into town from their farm looking for assistance and have not found any thus. But Slim Jim manages to stop the bleeding, get him bandaged up, and dose him up with a good vial of morphine. Yeah, her husband goes on about his patriotic duty and for free France and all that.
Vive la France.
Vive la France.
Vive la France.
Okay.
Caroline also mentions that she is doing her patriotic duty by following around a bunch of roughnecks.
Yeah, Marguerite says something under her breath about, drug-seeking, middle-aged women pretending to be 17. Yeah. Anyway, so...
Caroline says she's pretty. She gets a bonus to persuasion when she lies.
Nice. You don't look a day over 50.
You're so pretty. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing.
Also gets a +1 to infiltrate when she's hiding in plain sight.
She
Behold! I'm a French woman in France.
In France. No. She gets a bonus to her infiltrate if nobody's looking at her.
Apparently. No, if people are looking at her, specifically have to be hiding in plain sight.
All right.
I am this box.
Yeah. Margaret, when somebody does inevitably say something about the secret mission of infiltrating the post office, so I'm sure your operational, secrecy is real high. She points out the building across the way. The post office is within a boulangerie owned by a local family, the Baudelaire. They have been collaborating with the occupiers.
Why'd you slip into German?
It's
Force of habit.
yeah. No, I'm so used to being bartering on terrible German accents that I forget my terrible French accent. All right. Yeah, they are traitors to France, in the opinion of the Vernier. All right. The Boulangerie is a two-story structure on the north side of the street. Business front framed by a mid-sized window and a sign above the door that says
Post office?
Boulangerie
Boulangerie.
Bakery. Carolyn knows that that's a word for bakery. She,
Right.
however, chooses not to tell anyone because it'd be more hilarious. I don't know. Anyway,
It's a weird name for post office.
Now you must, when you arrive, you must ask, do you know the Muffin Man?
that is easily the worst French, attempt I've heard in a long time.
I got worse.
I know. I'm.
Keep coming back. My French is basically just talk nasally.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. All right. There is a smaller door on the right side of the building that gives access to the post office. Faded letters run vertically, stenciled into the gray bricks of. Faded letters running vertically above the door. I'm not sure how this makes sense, but okay. I would assume it would run next to the door since it's vertical.
Well, no, because it's a two-story building.
It goes up like an entire store.
Yeah.
Not even going to question it. All right. Yeah, the small side door to the post office is on the east side of the building, not directly facing the street. Let's see. Parked under an oak tree nearby is a small civilian automobile. Fill in your, various French Citroen stereotypes here. Cables from the poles outside lead to the rear corner on the east wall. The bakery and the post office, according to the Verniers, are shared. Bakery and the post office are connected through a shared hallway. There's a stairway to the second floor apartment of the Baudelaires in this hallway. There's an awful lot of information that the Verniers would not tell you about the second floor apartment that the Baudelaires live in, so I'm not going to detail that.
Well,
So yeah,
fine.
yes, and so after you bandage up Sebastien Vernier, he then takes out a pad of paper and in the pale moonlight draws you a very detailed map with
Notations
and where everybody is standing right at this minute.
Okay. Grenade through the window.
Exactly.
You beat him in the head, so he's slightly dazed for a couple seconds, then blows up. Ooh.
Wait a minute. Okay, so... Okay, after I gave you all of that information, the map sort of bears that out. Okay, so, yeah. From your vantage point across the road from the post office, Boulangerie, yes, that's very helpful, that black dot. Anyway,
There.
That black dot right there. That one.
no, I'm just trying to make sense of how the post office connects to the
Bakery?
bakery, and it's really strange because the way this map shows, it's either you go out of the post office underneath the stairs into basically the stairwell, and then you go anywhere in the building from there, and it's just really strange. Anyway, I assume this is actually probably modeled on a real French building, which is why it looks so weird. All right. So, how do you want to approach?
On foot. At night.
I'm gonna fly. We're gonna infiltrate this time and do better.
That would have been a really good roll.
Yeah, that would have been a great roll.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Caroline could go into the bakery and act like she's a customer at like midnight, and oh dear.
Oh, waffles.
That's what she'll order too. Come on.
Waffles.
Okay. Let's get some plans worked out, shall we?
Yeah. All right, Tay-Tay. What are we doing?
I sort of love the idea that the Sarge, who technically should be in charge of all the planning, is the guy with the Tommy gun, which means he's got a very specific agenda he follows, which is kick the door in and bellow something about how they should be praying to his God now, because theirs can't help them. But I
Let me tell you where your God is. He's right here. And he's French out of mercy.
yeah, pretty much. So anyway,
Drum-fed sin dispenser.
no, he's a doctor.
It's a drum.
And this is what I call the pharmacist, because he's dispensing medicine.
Okay, Caroline steals the medicine.
Lead pills.
Yeah, she steals the medicine, starts swallowing bullets. These aren't doing nothing. Give it time.
No, because I mean, if there's a pharmacist, she's totally robbing it.
Yeah, that's great. Caroline's singing the anachronistic Bon Jovi about good love being like bad medicine. Anyway, is there a plan to deal with the Jerry's in the post office, or are you just going to burn the whole place down and let God sort them out?
We need to find information, so...
Yeah, finding the information would be hard if you're sifting through the ashes.
Yep.
We also have to cut the wire, the communication wires.
Is the building lit or no?
I will pull out a
And depending on how it's lit...
petroleum bomb. It will be soon.
Nice. The standard response in all of this is always burn it until nothing remains.
Mm-hmm.
No, you like I said, the wires connect to the building at the northeast corner.
Okay.
Anybody got...
Wire cutters?
a wire cutter when we got a knife, but...
Yeah. To be fair, you guys are all equipped with wire cutters. It's called a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we got any kind of listening device, maybe we could tap in, but
Each of you has two listening devices.
Oh.
What are they, Tay-Tay? What are the listening devices?
They also serve to keep my glasses on.
What are they, Tay-Tay? They also give good reference to the length of my hair. What are they, Tay-Tay? What are the listening
I hate
devices?
you so much.
My favorite
Because the way you said it was like, oh, we do? And then I'm looking at the paper and I'm like, he meant ears, idiot.
Tay-Tay. Write them down. Write down your listening devices.
Oh, actually, they should be on the sheet already. in the portrait.
Hold on. I only got one with Caroline.
Well, but to be fair, she probably sold the other ones for drugs.
And okay, yeah, Jonesy has two listening devices.
Who's really good at close combat?
Oh,
Strictly speaking, you. And by close combat, it's walk in the door and
No, I
use
have
a
an
method
idea.
similar to watering roses.
I have an idea.
wait. That would require him to unzip his pants.
No, because remember, what are Rose's favorite food? Really?
Chirp, chirp.
Anyway.
Chirp, chirp.
Yes, it's birds. Roses eat a lot of birds.
No,
All right.
that was more of a supposed to be a
Bullshit.
No, I have an idea of try and lure at least maybe one to come out and check on some things, and then we put that guy to bed, and then wait for him to send out more people, and then put that guy to bed, or guys.
Okay. Leaving aside the fact that you seem to be operating on, Ghost Recon logic.
Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Wildlands.
Yeah. It works really well as long as the AI doesn't, pop over. Wait a minute. I see a dead body. I should wham. Anyway.
Hey, what was that noise? I need to go outside to see.
Lion. What was that noise? Should go outside and look. Lion.
Who whistled? I'm totally gonna go over there and see what that is. Definitely not a guy in a bush that's gonna stab me in my throat parts.
That sounded like a rock hitting a wall.
Better check on it.
Better check that out.
Yeah, that's going to be the next Ghost Recon game. It's going to model after the really squirrely Metal Gear Solid. So you're going to capture and train raccoons to come up and tip over trash cans, and when the enemy soldiers come out to investigate, then you stab them in the kidney and
Hit him with a rocket fist.
Throw a raccoon at him.
Yeah.
No,
the
the
end,
answer.
all of this comes down to how many this is a 3 raccoon problem.
No, it's going to be a mixture of Metal Gear Solid, Ghost Recon,
Far Cry 4. Meat.
and
Roar!
and Pikmin.
Yeah. Okay.
I summon a gaggle of raccoons.
Go, my stripey army. Yeah. Anyway.
Go, my trash ninjas. Go.
So, what I'm hearing is somebody wants to infiltrate and do recon.
Yes.
And that by infiltrate, I mean wander around the building and not attract any attention.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me again?
I'm looking around to see who wants to, because I seem to recall that infiltration is something that not many people are great at.
No.
All right, then I'm going to hand over. What's your infiltration there?
Total
Slipshod?
6.
Well, it's a question. Do you want to have the Sarge do the walkabout and leave Steak on Overwatch, or did you want to send your scout? Did you want to leave your? Did you want to send your scout in to see what's up?
Caroline also has a 6 because this would technically be hiding in plain sight.
I suppose. No, the Steak is running a 7.
Oh, well, yeah, that would be.
He is
That would be his job.
He is a scout. That's his thing. Make the decision. Make the call, Sarge. No, I got this, guy. Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play.
I'll go with the scout.
You may have.
The only other thing with Caroline is, oh my God, the Germans noticed a French woman in a French village. Wait.
Except for the fact that she's carrying around a stiletto, a high-powered pistol, and
An MP40 in her purse.
yeah, and also a lot of drugs. So yeah, you got 7 dice. Make them count.
Oh, she's got a flashlight. How nice.
So that's gonna be helpful.
Oh my word. Okay. Do the 1s cancel out the 6s?
No. They are only important on a reroll. Otherwise, they
Okay.
are just there.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes. All right.
You can see who's going to want to play this game more.
You mean the person that actually rolls worth it down? Did you want to borrow my dice since yours
No,
sucks? so
no,
bad?
I'm going to rob this.
Okay, you're gonna
You
tough it
want
up.
vomit dice?
No.
Is it a hobbit or vomit?
Vomit.
Okay. That's
Fairy vomit.
Okay.
All sorts of colors.
Okay. All right.
Pearl vomit.
Steak takes the next, I'm going to say, 10 minutes, and manages a recon of the... Give me your lucky reference sheet. All right. So...
You see what I would have rolled. That is awesome.
That's a whole lot of 1s.
And he's out of luckies, too.
I know. I haven't had to use one yet.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't think this is wood. You shouldn't be
It is
backing on the table.
it's compressed wood.
It saw a tree once in its life.
Oh
I mean,
my
if you
God.
really want to.
No, just kind of. That actually was kind of cool on the camera.
Just a hand. Dunk.
No, because I reached over for mine and it showed up on yours.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Now that I'm back in action.
Waste those rolls.
We wasted a roll. Good job.
No, I found the dice that will roll.
And then they won't roll. I could also hand you fireball dice, but that would mean I'd have to go all the way over there.
And
We're not
clearly,
doing that.
that's not going to happen.
Dang.
Tay-Tay doesn't lift his ass for much.
No. Okay. Windows and doors, windows and doors.
What version?
311.
That's terrible.
Big window there. And another door. Alright, this is what you got.
There you go.
That's what Steak sees.
There you go, Sarge. Dig in.
The big window is the one facing the street. Oh, I'll hand that back. Let me put in where the, oh yeah. The street. And there's also a tree over here and car. That's where the telephone lines are connected.
There you go, Sarge. Now to come up with a foolproof plan to get in there, get the info, get out without a single casualty.
On the German side, we'll take egregious losses.
On any side.
Well, we should probably
Killing
cut,
is wrong.
should probably cut the lines. So that-
Lines are on the second floor.
Ooh.
So that's not a just walk up and snip snip. For some reason, they didn't put the telegraph lines down where small children could run into them.
Why not?
It's a mystery.
The funnest thing in the world is to watch small children run into shit. Am I wrong?
Yes. All right.
If we go, is with the back. Are those windows in the back that are squares, or the lines?
The lines are the windows.
Okay.
The door symbol is universal. It's a little box with the line. Windows are the hashes through the line.
Okay. I just wanted to make
Universal.
sure.
Universal.
Do the back doors go into the main building?
There's only one building there, big guy.
Remember, it's a single building
Uh-huh.
with two things in it.
And without peering through the windows and getting nose prints and possibly shot by Germans, he didn't really see inside the building
Okay.
much.
So either we kick in the front door and then just start shooting people, or
Yes.
Well, the front door is the bakery. The side door is the post office.
okay,
I throw a recon grenade.
Okay. Yeah, it lights up blue and highlights everybody inside.
So why didn't you do that?
Yeah, seriously.
we have that technology.
Idiot.
Technology, as Caroline draws a pentacle in the dirt outside. What? Was ist los?
Hey, meat, come over here. I need something.
To
What?
be fair, most of the characters are named for meat because there's Slim Jim Steak and somebody else. Well, Slim Jim and Steak are enough, really.
Yeah. Jonesy is not a...
No, he's not a meat product.
Thoughts?
What, you got a morbid fear of dying, Sarge?
What's the objective?
Take out
To
communications.
get home alive!
Take out communications, and then if we can,
Recon.
any kind of
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Because we don't have any. We're direly lacking in the intelligence front.
Well, out here we have no cover. And they do.
Mm-hmm.
If we go into the bakery, we would have perhaps some kind of cover, but likely that would give them advance notice.
And there's also nothing saying that the bakery is actually openly connected to post office.
Well, no, the bakery is, but you're not real clear on how it is because the description that Madame Vernier gave you was not particularly illuminating.
There's also no guarantee that there aren't more Germans upstairs, which means there may be reinforcements from other Germans upstairs or the sympathizers,
Mm-hmm.
the collaborators.
They get bullets.
That's a war crime.
What? Traitors?
Yes, that's a war crime.
No, honestly, they're non-combatants. They would have to deal with a civilian court.
That's tribunal, not for you to decide. If
Okay.
they pick up a gun,
Free game?
yes.
Okay. Here you go. Here's a gun. Bang.
Well, no, that's the best. Is
No, but is anybody
Slipshot's
gonna-
over here. I feel a new nickname coming on.
War crime?
Dread. I am the law. I am the law.
You are seen as collaborating with the Germans. All I was in the same building. That is collaboration. Well, my only option was to jump out the window. That would not be collaboration. But I'd have broken my leg. That
Still not
still wouldn't be
collaborating.
collaboration. You fail to see the point of the letter of the law is the only letter.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you need me to send in a drone and mark all of the? No, okay.
No, he wants you to send in the drone to Mark and then zoom close enough and blow up. That should take out at least 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of them are going to be on high alert and shooting everybody. So, yeah.
How about I go in, send in the drone with confusion gas,
There we go.
and then we go in and mop up the ones that haven't self-terminated, that are lasciviously covering themselves with lubricant and rubbing up against each other.
I mean,
I didn't know there were that kind of Germans.
before we run in, throw grenades up on the second floor. Then go in the bottom floor. Use kind of the chaos to our advantage.
Okay, I'm going to pause this long enough to note that when we were running Top Secret with Torg rules, he was playing a character named Warcrime. So the upstairs, you do understand, is civilian living quarters, right?
Oh.
Remember that thing I said about killing civilians as a war crime?
Yeah, I do understand it. So remember, you have to
It's-
cook it off for 3 seconds.
It's still a war crime
I didn't realize that upstairs was civilian quarters.
You mean you didn't hear the part where he said upstairs is
No, he chose to ignore
the
that
civilian apartments?
part. Chose to ignore it.
I heard 2-story building.
That's where the Baudelaire's... Was it Baudelaire?
Baudelaire, yeah.
Baudelaire's live.
So at this point, I am at the decision of throw a grenade in through a window, not the second floor, but bottom floor, and then kick the door in after it goes off and take out whoever's still standing.
Don't look at me. This is up to the two of you to hash out on tactical. So,
Thoughts?
which window? What door are you going in? Who's going in it? What are they wearing?
Let's see.
Because, strictly speaking, you have 5 characters to work with, of which you probably don't want to send the medic in first.
No.
Alright, so that's the post office area?
Where the wires connect.
Yeah.
And the door on the eastern side of the building is the one that goes into the post office.
Okay.
The other doors are just general access doors, except for the door facing the street, which is the bakery door.
Okay.
So
if you're thinking bombardier style, I would, it's just me, plant your rifleman behind the car.
Yeah. Which would be...
No, would be Jonesy. Does he have particular rifleman skills?
Carbine, fast reflexes.
yeah, because Jonesy's the one that actually has the
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Yeah, that's right.
Does not.
Okay, so
I mean,
He has an M1.
They can sit there as assisted fire, but Jonesy would be your sharpshooter.
Yeah.
So behind the car, at the door.
Spotter and sharpshooter then would be those two.
Mm-hmm. You would put if Sarge is the one lighting up the party.
well, who's got the best calisthenics? Because that's what's going to be throwing.
I have a 5.
Sarge does? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 total. Okay, I was
Yeah.
going to say. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best that I've seen.
Okay.
So 5 is the best.
Yeah, and that would be putting a grenade through the window. I would. What window would you want to dump the grenade through? That's an important one too. Front, back, center.
I feel like the back one would be the better one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's where the wires are connected.
Because the street is this way. They most likely would be watching that direction more.
All right, give me another blank note card because nope. I want to get a full battle operations list on this. Okay, so right now it is. Let me go ahead and list out. We've got Caroline. We've got Jonesy. We've got Slipshod. We've got Steak. And we've got Slim Jim. Okay. So you want Slipshod to throw a grenade through the back window.
Yep.
You want Jonesy to snipe from the car.
Yep. And then...
Assuming that when the grenade goes off. It's probably going to blow out the windows,
Mhm.
thereby giving you a comparatively clear shot, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And
All
hopefully
right.
not completely destroying any intel that's in there.
Well, that's another concern entirely. All right. So that's going to be slipshod in the back of the building, close enough to throw, but not close enough to be seen. Where is Caroline going to be? What's her action on this? Because from where it is, if you've got slipshod in the back, if he goes to actually go into the building, he would be going in the back entrance. He would not be running around the building through Jonesy's line of fire. So he's going to be standing back there. All right.
I would
What
assume.
about let's jump over to Steak before we deal with Caroline. Steak is the scout. What do you want him doing?
I feel like him being right next to, or at a different angle from.
You don't want anybody too close to the thing going off.
Not too close.
No, he's talking about having backup for Jonesy.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 shooters.
Alright.
We can place him, actually.
Back up Jonesy
By-
or back up Slipshod?
He has him as backing up Jonesy.
Yeah.
Alright. Where is Caroline going to be?
Could probably back up Slippery Boy.
Okay. So she would probably be shooting into the building or covering while he's doing this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. Back up Sarge. And Slim Jim. Where's your medic gonna be?
It's on you. Across the street.
What does the medic actually have?
in the
weapon-wise?
house.
Remember last time he was using his 1911A to snipe people from across the street because I roll stupid good.
Oh.
He's got basically nothing except medical aid. He's running 5s on nimble, range combat, and infiltrate. And that's what he's got.
All right.
No,
I
because
feel like he should honestly probably hold back.
Where do you want him to hold back?
The house across the street.
Yeah.
I'd say probably across the street.
Across the street, or do you want him close enough to be able to administer first aid as necessary?
Be close enough to administer first aid as
So
necessary.
you're probably going to want him somewhere back of the post office, unless you want him covering another door.
Back of the post office would probably be best.
Okay. All right.
This is so much easier when I'm not drinking.
Right.
I figured it was a lot easier when you were drinking. You didn't actually think about anything.
No. And how well did that go?
I didn't say it went well. I said
Yeah.
it was easier.
All right. This is where we get the infiltrate checks. Who's actually? Is this the one named? Yes, it is one of the named and numbered doofs. Okay. Well, that's nice. None of them have perception. Okay. Let's go ahead and get infiltrate checks individually.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. Let's get between Jonesy and Steak, who's got the worst infiltrate?
Jonesy has 5.
It'd be Jonesy.
Okay, roll.
Nope.
No rerolls?
Oh, let's go ahead and re-roll that.
No ones so far?
No.
Okay.
No.
Still nothing?
Still nothing.
Alright, and no foo bars?
No foo bars.
Alright, so that's a 0 success, so they... Okay, that's... Okay, and out of... Slipshod and Carolyn, who's got the worst?
I got 6.
She has
Less than 6.
5 unless you're counting blend in.
No, I actually say blend in will go. Roll up, Tay-Tay.
Both have 6. You might as well.
2 6s.
Okay, 2 6s. Hold that. Let's Sarge 2. All right. Give you. There's going to be a penalty to them noticing you by the tree. Okay, so that's off of int. Okay. Oof. Okay, the number of Germans is...
The number of the counting
Okay.
shall be.
Alright, so it's going to be...
Unbearably hot in here.
Yes, that's what it's going to be. Okay, so we'll start with looking for you outside at the tree.
Yay!
You
Okay.
got seen.
Alright, and for you, that's going to be slightly easier.
Oh!
Okay. They see Jonesy.
Oh!
Oh no. Perhaps next time Jonesy shouldn't have his flashlight out to,
No, he had to stop to light up a...
yeah. You did all this talk about Lucky's.
Lucky Strikes is, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Well, when they named the freaking Bennies after cigarettes...
It's a very World War II thing. I gotta give them that much. It is a very, very era appropriate.
More like error appropriate.
You're just saying that because you keep getting keep rolling terribly. There's mine. All right.
Now watch this.
Hold up.
6 3. You should have saved that roll.
What happened the last time I did just
Stop just
a fake
free
roll.
rolling.
I did a free roll and it does it. I do a roll that I have to, like...
Hold up. So when you re-rolled, and got nothing. Let's see, Jonesy. How would Steak have helped Jonesy? Because you can actually give a lucky to another character. If you can justify...
Let's see.
If you can justify how you could help. I told him not to light up.
Oh, this guy specifically has wire cutters. Just
Okay.
I just happen to see that.
Does he also have listening devices?
Yes,
Yes.
he does. Wait, actually, I don't think you can see him on his sheet, so no.
Oh, okay. He's got to take his helmet off.
s-
Just like he's got to take off his boots to count. What?
let's see. Could play off of has a little bit of backstory where pulling his weight and moving cattle around, he just happens to see him.
He helps herd Jonesy.
Sees a guy.
Hand
That's the best.
hand a chip in.
Yay!
Yay.
One.
All right, roll 2 more dice and see if you can pull a 6 on one of those.
Oh hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're fine.
Didn't want to light this party off early.
When I roll like this,
I know, you're rolling like me.
right? These Vesson dice.
Knock that off.
These Vesson dice are actually pretty nice. I'm going to switch to the beat crap Vesson dice. Okay, those don't roll nearly as well.
Good. You're insufferable.
So I do only manage to get a 6. All right. So you're gonna go ahead and light it up, is what I hear.
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and look at explosives.
Esplosivo.
Explosivo. Oh, hey, and if you miss an explosive, it bounces off the window and hits you.
Rubber windows, yo.
No, it just...
It hits the
Punk.
tink.
All right. Yeah, because you have the advantage, I will give everybody a free slow action before the round starts. And I assume the free slow action that the Sarge is going to do is going to be,
Aiming.
throw a grenade.
Oh. Throw grenade.
Throw a grenade.
Don't grenade.
Yeah, now I'm going to take a slow action to aim. German's like, what's that guy doing out there?
Jerry.
Tink.
All right, so what'd you oh.
He hasn't actually rolled.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no!
The Lucky's stack has gotten pretty bad.
Swollen.
2.
2 successes.
Dus.
I'm going to say you needed one of those to bust through the window, which means what?
Oh, I was wondering if he was going to get a lucky back.
No, he only technically needed one to get through the window, one to hit. But okay, blast radius on grenades is
Hamburger grenades.
ooh.
The whole room.
I cast fireball in the room.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying is,
That would be more of a magic missile at this point.
10 meters.
no, 10 meters is the range. 5
Oh.
meters is the damage, it looks like. Or do American grenades have better?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, 2
2
meters.
meters.
2 meters.
Are
That's
those-
not needed.
Are those German stick bombs?
Apparently they are. They're really good.
Hmm.
All right. So that is a hit. Explosive blast. Each target within the blast radius should have a D10 rolled against them. Shooter rolls a D10 add any appropriate weapons adjustments. What's the weapons adjustment on the grenade? It's got a +1. So roll another die. See if you get a 6 on that last die.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Blast thrown, limited range, concussive. Damage +1. Okay.
Concussive means their ears bleed.
Ow. All right.
It's an enclosed space, so it hurts.
If any
more.
characters are located up to twice the distance of the blast radius, the damage roll. Okay. So the blast radius being 2 meters, you'd have to be 4 meters away. You're under cover, so it doesn't really matter. Cover is going to apply to about half of the Germans in the room, along with any Baudelaires that may be. Oops. Yeah, I like that. Oh, a civilian got caught in the explosion?
We'll patch them up if they're still alive.
Alright. Within the blast radius, the damage die receives the full damage adjustment, +1. If it is an enclosed area like a room, there's an additional +1 adjustment to the damage die. Okay. What's the AP on the grenade? Does not appear to have an AP. Does German grenades have an AP, just out of curiosity? Nope. Okay. All right. The explosion can no longer harm characters beyond twice the distance of the blast radius from point of impact. Calisthenics.
It can't
Nice.
hurt you.
There are numerous occasions when the use of a grenade will be a relatively easy task, like dropping it down a chimney.
Yeah.
I don't have to roll for that? No.
Ting, 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 ting.
I
What's
can't
that
remember
noise?
what country did it during World War One, but I remember hearing a story about this. Whatever soldiers it was, their soldiers would chuck cans of rations into the German trenches, and since the German rations were crap, and the Allied rations were better, they'd just like scramble and grab this food and eat it. And till the one point in which they chucked a grenade.
The Germans scrambled and ate it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was. I think they got the whole country got in trouble for that one. Like that's pretty sure that's a war crime.
Well, don't forget, if we hadn't won World War One, you know what was up on the war crime list?
Trench gun.
Yeah, shotguns.
Shotguns. Germans whined about trench guns.
It's valid.
Because it had the slam fire action where boom, 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 everybody dead.
Bad.
I need to clear a line.
When you
All right.
When you absolutely positively must kill every Jerry in the trench.
Every Jerry in the trench, exactly.
Except no substitute.
Except no substitutes. All right. What do you want, Tay-Tay? Do you want to roll one and done for damage, or do you want to roll individually? See, my favorite part of this is there's all these different options for what the Germans do. None of it includes, and then we just throw a grenade through the window and call it good. That is not one of the options listed in the book. So, do you want to...
Part of me wants to roll one for everybody. Or, I
Okay.
mean, each one. I mean,
Alright, hold up. Let me do the maths on this.
So literally, they never had the idea of.
No, they basically left a lot of open options for if the characters do this, the characters do this, the characters do this. There's a lot of interesting, potentialities. They didn't assume that, they'd
F them all but 6.
they'd be this reckless and terrible.
less overthinky. More Chuck go kaboom.
And
Yes, that.
All right. So you want to do roll for each then?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's 6 people in the room. Hold up. 6 people in the room. I need to determine where they are. So, it's going to be odd or even if they're directly where the grenade is. I'm going to say even is going to be in the enclosed area. Odd is going to be standing around somewhere else.
Wow. Only 2 of them are spared the
Yeah, and it's the top 2.
immediate.
Okay, so I'm going to say that means, let me see the mini-map. I'll notate this a little bit more closely. Okay, so that's going to be literally like that. We've got G1, G2, and everybody else is basically right there. Okay. All right. We will do everybody. We will do all of the directly damaged people first. The last 2 will be the 2 that were standing a little ways away.
Okay.
So, if you're going to start doing,
Would you
those,
prefer 2 rolls, 2 dice at a time? Or
I don't
one?
care. It literally it comes down to however you want to do it.
I'll roll 2 just to speed up all this.
Let me number them. 1, 2, 3,
And then
4. All right.
Quick is the. Okay. I guess I'll just tell you the
All right.
die roll.
Yeah, just do them one at a time. They're running. Gonna say +3 for the ones that are in the immediate vicinity for damage. So do your D10 and then add 3. Do them
Okay.
one at a time. Okay, first one.
10.
So 10 total. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 2.
13.
Okay. 3.
13.
Okay. 4.
6.
Really.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the other 2 I'm going to say are a +1 because this will make more sense once you get inside, but essentially what you did was the grenade dropped behind a counter. The counter shielded these guys. So they're only +1. Go
Okay.
ahead.
That'll be a 12
Okay.
and an 8.
12? I can only give you a +1.
Oh, yeah. 10
Okay.
and 6.
10 and 6. Alright. 6s, minor hits. Okay, so these two are only minor hits. Okay, 10s are critical. That's 3 points of damage. Yikes. Okay. Alright. He's gonna make a guts check because he's going to need it. Okay, so it's gonna be 1. It's gonna be 3. That's gonna be 3. And those are both gonna be 4s. Okay, that's gonna knock that guy straight out. You're not doing well, and I think your guts are going to show that too. Okay. What's everybody else's slow action? Caroline. Was it aiming?
Yeah.
Okay. Caroline aims. Jonesy and Steak.
Aim.
Okay.
Aim as well.
No. Slipshod threw a grenade.
No, he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Steak.
All right. This is where we go to initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing with Anya's book?
This is actually mine.
Well,
It's my notes from the Tuesday campaign that I was in.
each of the characters.
Far left.
Okay, and this is going to be German's commander. Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Is it low goes first or high?
Low, we're coming up.
Okay.
All right. The grenade smashes through the window, and there's a massive explosion of light and sound. The other windows blow out, and there is what you can hear through the echoing and the ringing in your ears. There are
Merp.
cries of pain.
Merp.
All right. Yeah, you guys are hilarious. All right. A guy comes smashing out the door, bloodied and ragged, and starts toward the street. He's not going to have made it very far because I'm going to say he's going to use his slow action to get the door open, and his fast action is going to be the remaining movement. So, the other Germans are too, they're reeling from the pain and so on. Let's see. It's going to be Deuce.
It's bad. There.
Okay.
Jonesy.
Oh, nice.
Taking a shot at the boss. The commander.
You're going to use fast action to continue to aim and then shoot?
Yes.
That's
You're not going to
3
shoot at the
extra
flame
dice.
party?
What?
Well, who do you think he's going to shoot at? No, he's going to. This is actually perfect cover for him to frag his CEO.
Yeah.
So this is where Slipshod takes it in the kidney.
He's slipping a shot.
Some sixes.
Two
Nice.
sixes.
Okay. How do you want to divide those? You got 2 6s. You can use them for damage, or you can refill yourself a lucky, and just bank on basic damage. Oh, did you take into account your bonus for how you were firing? Should have a single shot and rapid fire bonus on your sheet.
Oh. I guess it makes no sense not to rapid fire, doesn't it?
The automatic weapons are automatic weapons.
Well, it's semi-auto, but yeah. It isn't M1 Garand, so. Yeah, I guess I will just add another die to do a 3-shot.
Okay.
Well, there you go then.
Okay. So you got 2 extra successes. Like I said, did you want to grab a lucky and add to the damage?
Yeah.
Or did you want to grab 2 luckies?
I'll grab 1 lucky and
Okay. Alright.
I'm not feeling that lucky.
Alright, what's your damage bonus on?
+2.
Okay. Alright. Then roll a d10, add your +2 and your +1, and see where we go.
Not that one. Never that one. Never that one. That's from the first set of dice I bought. They have never rolled well. That is a total of 6.
Total of 6. 1 point of damage.
Not great.
Oh, I'm supposed to make a roll for him. I realized I was supposed to. Yeah.
Hi, puppy. Hey, sweetie.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's enough to drop him. Simply because he at this point has suffered 5 damage.
Me.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say that runs his endurance right out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3. Oh,
That'd
somebody's
be
got
me.
the 3.
That'd be me.
Yeah. Figured.
Alright. Slipshod. He's just got a fast action, which...
No, you've got a fast action and slow action. You got
Oh.
a free slow action for getting the drop on the Germans.
I'm gonna stand up and machine gun through that window.
Okay. All right.
Wow. Pepe Baudelaire chose the wrong time to
Yeah.
fawn over soldier men. Little 6-year-old boy. Poor little tyke.
You're not impressing much on him. I already see this. All right. Take your bonus from however many shots you're taking on the Thompson. So it's got the bonuses over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I get 1 for that. The question if I want to use all of my dice or not.
Clearly you do.
All dice. All of it.
Clearly you do.
I have 3 6s.
Did you want to Do you want to re-roll and try to get more? Did you want to add more dice? I know you're sitting on at least one lucky.
I
No,
have no
no, he's
lucky,
not.
remember?
Oh, is it?
I
Oh.
gave one to...
Oh, that's right. You
Gave
helped.
one.
Now, in a normal game, I wouldn't be sticking you guys with pools of luckies for your for your pooled characters. So I'm just being mean to you guys at this point,
Well,
as one does.
yeah. It's standard proven.
It really is.
Being a right dick
Right?
all the time.
Yep.
Oh, you guys, the book says you start with equipment? Well, we're not going to do that.
I'll take one lucky. And the rest for hit and deuce.
No, I was saying, did you really want to re-roll and try to get more sixes? That was the question I had. Just keep the sixes and the ones.
The six is the one you have.
Yeah, I have the 6. Yeah, it was this one.
Okay, the ones remain.
Okay.
And
And if you have any ones left over, you get a foo bar.
Two, but 2 6s.
Okay. Hand him a black chip. All right.
He's
So
got 5 6s.
Yeah.
5 6s. How many of those you want to redeem into luckies? Probably one, and do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I want to do a lot of damage.
Okay. Alright, after scoring. Alright. Yeah, you've got 4 successes left, right?
Yes.
Okay. 1 success hits 1 person. So you can then spread your successes as multiple hits or concentrated fire.
I will do multiple hits.
Alright, how many people you want to hit? 4.
Yeah, all 4 in the...
Oh,
There
no,
are 5
3.
in there.
Yeah, okay, so you had... Okay. So you had 4 left over after
Yes.
taking a lucky. So you can hit 4 people then.
Yeah, I will hit 4 people.
Alright, go ahead
You
and...
murder 4 children.
Yeah, this was the Germans were actually sleeping upstairs. This was where the Baudelaires had decided to take the village orphans and give them playtime in the. All right, there are 4 people left in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do them one at a time. It's what's your damage bonus on the Thompson?
+2.
Okay, there's your damage +2.
9.
Okay, 9. Next. Oh wait, no, hold up. Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
9. Okay.
He said hold up, and then he went to catch my die.
All right.
Didn't catch
Next.
the die. 10.
Okay. Next.
6.
Okay. And the final one.
10.
All right.
Doing way better than I did the first time we were playing.
Well, as long as we aren't worried about civilians looking through this.
What's
All
the
right.
millions?
Yeah. There are no civilians in war.
There's only traitors.
Oh. Okay, that's 2. That guy is scratched.
And if the traitor
that
is still
is
alive,
3.
we'll bandage him up.
He's a monster.
He kind of is.
Impulsive.
1. Wow, one of the Germans actually may live through this. Alright,
Somebody else will have to take
oh
care of that.
Lord. Okay. Yeah. Right then. Okay.
Is there a problem?
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
There's a problem.
I've got the solution.
Strictly speaking, Remember, the damage rules are on this is they're incapacitated until a coup de grace is done.
Uh-huh.
So technically, Philip Baudelaire is not dead. Technically.
We'll
However-
bring him to conscious, and then
Well, no, he's not conscious. He, at this point, has taken the most wounds of anybody in that room.
shouldn't have been a traitor.
Oofed.
Oofed.
All right.
He's not going to learn.
No. All right. That will do that. It's up to the Germans. What few are still alive? They're going to be making guts checks, which I don't think they're going to be doing well at. 5 successes. 5 dice. Okay. Are you suppressed? No. But you're dead. Okay. You're not suppressed. Okay. The guy that took the least damage of all is also not suppressed. And you're incapacitated. Okay, so the two that are remaining are going to probably return fire. Not that this is going to go well for them. Agility, range combat. Alright. Agility and range combat, firing out into the dark, but you do have muzzle flash. I'm going to say that's a -1. Try to hit. Success. And the second guy.
See, when he said he was moving to the filthy dice, he lied.
You want me to use the filthy dice? I'll use the filthy dice.
See? Liar. He is a filthy, filthy liar. How do you always roll one
success? No, trust me. I'm fascinated by that myself. All right. You've got armor. Yes.
I believe so.
Should be listed. Should be. Yeah, I'd be over in gear.
On which? On Slipshod?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's the one.
Yes.
Okay. 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says light armor 3.
All right. They are using. What? MG34. I have no idea what gun they're actually supposed to be using, but I'm going to say it's probably a +1. Alright. +1, -1, straight roll. That is going to be 1 point of damage from the first shot, and 1 point of damage from the second shot. I'm going to apply the first one to your...
Medic?
No, it's
Oh,
how
right.
the wounds get
That's
laid out.
Distributed.
It's different.
Yeah. No, this is actually my favorite part of this system. I'm going to add 1 to fear
Okay.
and 1 to morale.
Okay.
Okay. And at that point, we're up to 9.
That'd be stake.
Okay.
6 gonna aim.
Continue aiming?
That's going to give them a fast aim's going to give them an additional +1, added to the +2 from the slow action last round. That's going to be +3. So I'm going to assess. Stake is off with Jonesy, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assess a -2 due to the weirdness of aiming through the window. So
Okay.
you're going to end up with a +1 plus whatever your weapon bonus is for your fire rate.
Okay, dokie.
So make your roll.
One success.
Okay. One successful hit. Roll a d10 with your damage bonus.
Do. It's only +1. I'm gonna use the other die.
You could do that anyway, weren't you?
Also
7.
into the 9. 7? Okay, 7, then that's going to be on... odd or even. Actually, higher or low. It's going to be on this one. 7 is 2 points of damage. 2 points of damage on the guy that's only taken 2 points of damage. Nice. Alright. And 10. It's Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, that's Caroline's thing. Another grenade!
She has no grenades. She only has an MP40. So I guess... Jeez. I don't know.
Just shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Alright.
Take a burst shot.
Alright. Take your bonuses. Again, since you guys are shooting into a lit room, you're taking very little in the way of penalties, so...
Mm-hmm. She, however, is not a trained marksman.
Neither was Slim Jim. He was managed to pop off pretty easily.
Jesus.
No.
3 successes.
This is what I was talking about. Alright, did you want a lucky out of that?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, 1 success to hit, 1 success for damage. What's your damage bonus on that?
+1.
Alright, roll it.
Rate of fire for the burst is 4. I don't know if that even matters.
All that matters is how much ammo you're using, which I wasn't counting really closely. I assume you're shooting a German, not,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that didn't even roll. That just slapped down, and it I get a +1 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Oh, nice.
Alright, that's gonna scratch that guy. There's
Darn, just a scratch.
one guy left, and he's the one that up to this point has taken minimal damage. I'm gonna say that poor bastard's gonna surrender.
Yay.
Well, he's standing in a field of carnage. I mean, honestly. He can't hear anything. All he knows is, blood spraying everywhere, and his left arm's going numb.
Fair enough.
All right. The firefight. All right. I assume you're just going to advance on it as this guy's,
Yeah. Have
Slim Jim. Do what?
probably have Jonesy hold the guy at on his knees with his hands on his head while the rest do.
You enter the destroyed remains of the.
Post office.
Actually, Tete, give me a rundown of what everybody's doing.
Medic will go in and stabilize the traitor, obviously.
Dude.
He is so cold. I
Collaborator didn't always mean traitor. It meant we got Germans with guns up our noses.
Yeah.
swear. Yeah, don't care.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of don't care.
Would you also think to maybe have somebody check out the commander?
Yeah.
Who's going after the commander? Is that going to be Jonesy or Steak?
I'm thinking
Jones?
Steak and... Shoot. Caroline's got some medic skills too, but...
She could go and help.
Yeah, she'll go and...
I have a first aid kit on me, so
Oh,
I don't know if anybody else, if you do.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, on stage.
He's able to stabilize. Go ahead and say that Slim Jim's able to stabilize Philip, but he is in bad shape. Phil took 6 wounds.
Sorry.
He took 3 from the grenade, 3 from, Chuckles over here, opening up with a Tommy gun.
Why you do that?
I didn't ask how big the room was. I just said I cast Fireball.
Yeah, I knew where this was going.
Oh, so now it's okay to hit people with fireball? I see.
Yeah, I know. I
When
heard
it's not a player character,
Yeah,
why does it
yeah.
matter? It's a DM character, which means I don't have to worry about it.
Sarge is absolutely going on kitchen patrol soon.
Yeah.
All right.
So you come into
I got
a
my
room,
job done.
The walls are lined with cages of goblin children.
Exactly. Here's your moral quandary. There is no moral quandary here. All right. Okay. As this is happening, okay, so Jonesy and who are dealing with the German officer that tried to run?
Caroline.
Jonesy and Caroline. Okay.
All right, wait.
Steak.
No,
and
Steak
Caroline.
and Caroline. Sorry.
Okay.
Jonesy, I think, would be doing Overwatch around outside.
Jonesy is watching the current living prisoner.
Okay, so he's inside the room. Okay, Steak, Caroline. Okay, and you've got Slim Jim trying to stabilize Philip. Okay, and you've got Jonesy taking prisoner. What's Slipshod doing? Rifling through to look for
Yep.
the intel? Yes.
Until what not destroyed.
Okay. All right. As this is happening, the Slipshod came in through the back door, which was unlocked. Jonesy came in through the side door, which was obviously open. All right. The back door led into a stairwell. Underneath the stairwell was the basically the entrance into the post office. The other direction went toward the kitchen. Here's the map if you want to make sense of what I'm just telling you. See what I mean? Where the central area is a little funky.
Yeah. Weird.
Hand it off to.
Equal.
All right. Kevin Otter even. All right. That was what I needed. Okay. As you're securing the post office, Slim Jim is working frantically to stanch the blood flow on Philip Baudelaire, who I believe is the father of the Baudelaire family. Slipshod is rummaging through the mostly destroyed radio equipment. Caroline and Steak are outside.
Stabilizing.
Maybe. There's not much to do to the... no, as far as it goes, Hauptmann Hans Wagner took 7 wounds. I'm not going to guarantee he's going to live. All right. As this is happening, and Jonesy is holding the lone German at gunpoint, a man steps through the doorway from the stairwell, holding a young girl at gunpoint. His Luger pressed against the line of her jaw. Is clearly a German soldier that had been stationed upstairs.
Yep.
Okay. Jonesy gets a card. Which one do I get, Kevin? Or does it
Doesn't
not
matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right. So, you have a slow action. This is your reaction as he comes through the door. Do I do a snapshot?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Your snapshot is going to be a called shot.
Go try ahead. Go try ahead.
It is going to be a called shot to shoot past the prisoner. That is going to be a -5. Is there some way that you think you could help him, Tay-Tay?
Oh.
Because you got Slipshod standing right there. How do you think this could go? Because Kevin's got... you got two bennies. Okay. Did you want to take one benny to add 2 dice to it?
Can't take him home.
Yeah, take him home. All right. Give it thought while he throws some dice.
My only thought is to try and jump
no.
and save the child.
No, this is great. And I spend the other penny because the frame of the door is lower than the German anticipated. And he tonk.
Yeah, he does it. He does a German stormtrooper. I mean, an Imperial stormtrooper. I mean, wait.
Tonk. No,
This guy is fruit of the Aryan nation. So clearly he is 6'3", and these are French peasants who top out at about maybe 5'6", 5'8". So yeah, bong. His steel German helmet rings. His eyes.
It pushes down into his eyes.
Yeah, his eyes cross. All right.
And you said he was German already, so. Got him.
Okay.
Pow! Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Give me a damage roll. What's the damage bonus on the gun?
+2.
That's very good.
10.
10 happens to be 3 points of damage.
What's the called shot? Does that just mean that?
That means you don't hit the girl at all. Literally, that's as good as you get. All right,
After the shot hits, in the dazed confusion that is his senses,
this is
so shot is where he runs and grabs the child and pulls away.
And then puts 3 rounds in the back of her skull because she's
No.
a collaborator too. He does not care.
Children are innocent.
She was just going to grow up to be a filthy.
Well, you
girl.
know, she'd die anyway without her father.
Yeah.
Man, it's a mercy, really.
He has no patience for any of these.
I didn't know the
Filthy
father was
collab-
downstairs, so...
Card.
Yeah, I threw it at you.
Oh, yeah, you did. There it is. All right. So, yes, the German crumples.
Private Crumples.
Nice. Wilhelm Friedrich Krumpus. Yes.
Rumpelstiltskin.
All right.
Crumpelstiltskin.
Nice. Yes, and Hauptmann Wagner has a leather satchel that contains critical information.
That's why he ran.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we'll cut the lines, too. Right.
Yeah, with the wire cutters.
Yeah.
All right, and this is the point where, as you step out into the cool night air, the blood still surging in your ears and the echoes of the firefight dying down, you hear the roar of engines in the hills above the town as the German tanks begin to descend into and credits. So that's the end of the quick start, and that's I think a good place to settle
Adjourn.
that up. Adjourn, yes.